Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. I truly appreciate your time. In the times we live in now, here, and now we're in 2016, the amount of threats from terrorism around the world are at a drastic increase from what they have been, say, 10, 15 years ago. And there are many factors for that. But what might be disturbing to the average American person is how quickly we, as normal everyday citizens, can be put on a terror watch list for doing some simple pro-American things. And I'll go over like 9 of them real quick, and I even have some documentation that I'll put in the description that will lead credence to this. So here we go. The first one. Number 1, bumper stickers on your car. Do you have the gall or the wherewithal to put pro-life stickers or pro-patriotism stickers or don't tread on me type stickers or anti-GMO stickers? Well, if you do, according to a manual that's used by the state and local anti-terrorism training, also known as SLAT, which is funded by the Department of Justice, you could be a terrorist because, being a person who is pro-patriotism equals a terrorist. Yeah. But that's one easy way to be put on the list. Just because you have a bumper sticker doesn't mean you're going to be on the list, but if some of the people in various divisions of law enforcement are out looking to profile certain types of people, and you just happen to drive by with the back of your car wallpapered with these types of bumper stickers, you're probably going to be put on the list. Number 2, if you buy bulk food at like Sam's Club, Costco, or BJ's, or similar type of, say, membership warehouses, and you purchase in excess of 7 days worth of food, guess what? You're a terrorist. You will be put on the terrorist watch list as a prepper, because prepping for the impending doom and collapse that you believe may or may not happen means that you are a bad guy who's wanting that to happen. So if you buy bulk items, you're probably on a list. Number 3, and this one's odd, paying with cash. If you pay for items, not just small items like coffee and stuff like that, but if you make large purchases with cash, you will be put on a watch list. Now, it goes without saying there's a fixed denomination in which if you pay with cash, say you pay for a car in cash, that purchase has to be reported to the government because it's such a large transaction of cash. And if you're doing that, then you must be a terrorist, because only terrorists buy things with large amounts of cash or something. The 4th one, voting for a third-party candidate. Yep. If you're not a fall-in-line Democrat or a fall-in-line Republican and you just want to vote maybe independent, say like Ron Paul or that type of candidate, then guess what? According to a law enforcement report in 2009, from the Missouri Information Analysis Center, and I should be able to get the link right here in the bottom in the description. According to this information, or this report put out in 2009, libertarians are listed as potential terrorist threats. So if you love your Constitution and you don't think the Democrats or Republicans are respecting it enough, and you follow a third-party candidate because that person stands for the Constitution and your rights, then you could be a terrorist because you want your own rights. It's a shame of what we've become. Number 5, the most disturbing one on the whole list. Flying the American flag. If you happen to be a patriot, love your country, or want to show support for family members that you may have in the service or in law enforcement, etc. If you happen to fly the Stars and Bars. If you fly the Gadsden flag, don't tread on me. These are all signs of extremist groups, and because you fly one, then you must be a member and can be on the list. Be careful on the 4th of July because terrorists are everywhere flying their flags. The 6th one, homeschooling. If you homeschool your child for whatever reason, whether you think it provides a better education or you're taking them away from the violence that might be in your current city school system, that, my friends, according to FEMA, is a road to terrorism because you're doing it all yourself, on your own. You're not, obeying by the governmental plants. According to this report, homeschooling could lead to a road of terrorism. The 7th one, something I just started last year, planting a garden. If you plant a garden or have a garden or maintain a garden, then you are stockpiling food in eyes of the U.S. government and therefore are a potential terrorist preparing for the collapse of the government structure, and therefore you're a terrorist. Same reason that you probably shop at Sam's and BJ's too, because your garden and Sam's, you're going to be all set for the impending apocalypse. The eighth one. Everybody in the world has a camera on them now, whether it's in their cell phone, a GoPro, a regular DSLR, digital camera, video camera. But taking videos and cameras of certain places will garner more attention by the FBI. What places? The Capitol, the White House, certain landmarks and monuments, certain parts of infrastructure. Hey, look at the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm going to take a picture because this is beautiful. I'm going to document this. Well, if the FBI notices that, if somebody alerts them to it, you're going to start being watched by the government. Congratulations for taking that great picture. You're on a watch list. And the last one is believing in conspiracy theories. If you are a conspiracy theorist and your information gets out, or the fact that you believe in stuff say, the chemtrails, if you believe that those miles-long strips of exhaust from the jets that have never happened in the past are spraying chemicals in aluminum or whatever that study that you believe says, then guess what? You're a conspiracy theorist and you're a potential terrorist because you don't jump in line. Folks, it's amazing how easy it is to get on a type of list, and there's so many lists now that we're probably all on one. For those of us who are in the service, for those of us who are police officers, for those of us who are firearms instructors, for those of us who speak out about Second Amendment violations, I'm on every one of those lists, and there's a list for everything now. There's a no-fly list because you wear pink underwear. There's a terrorist watch list because you like the Red Sox. If you're a Tom Brady fan, you must be a terrorist. So there's all kinds of stuff. But folks, be aware of your surroundings. Pay attention of what you are actually doing, because it may trigger unintended red flags. And that just goes to show how screwed up this country's become. It's amazing. Thank you for your time. I wanted to bring these to your attention because I think I violate every one of those, yet I am not a terrorist. This is Jared from Guns and Gadgets. Hope you have a great day. I appreciate your time. Take care.